can't hear the game sound. That is weird. I think you guys can though. Okay. Concealed Hill, our first map. Ah, now I can hear it. Okay. Alright. Concealed Hill, first map to start things off. Fortitude, one of the hottest players in the scene right now. He's been looking really, really strong, especially in the Don't Force Me Cups, where he's been able to take on Happy and many other great players and beat them as well. And what a start with the Archmage here. Look at these items. Mantle and Claws and Circlet already. AM is super strong. I think Colorful also was trying to get the Circlet here at the shop, but 40 took it already. I like this. Taking it away from the demon is gonna make the demon probably a lot easier to deal with. As 40 is going for the fast expansion now. Demon Hunter has chosen Immolation and will try to do big damage here. But we have a bunch of militia out as well. They're going to threaten the archers right away. There's no dust, which is a bit surprising, to be able to threaten the archers. But so far, I think Fortitude is playing a very nice expo creep. Archers being forced away. The Demon Hunter is kind of hurt already. Only the big creep remains from the camp. Some peasants will go down, but one archer has also fallen. It's 2 peasants so far, I think. And look at that, the Demon Hunter has a TP home already. I feel like Night Elves never turn off Immolation before they TP. Seems like they should. And there we go. Oh my god, what are these items? These are hand-picked, perfect items for the AM. That's insane. That's 3 perfect items in a row. And of course he bought the circlet before. And now with level 3, the level 2 water elementals available. 40 should be able to hold on here pretty well. As Colorful is waiting for the tech to finish. Lumber's looking decent as well. Colorful has not found much of an opening yet. He's going for the Naga second. This is gonna double down on mid-game tempo. But no Panda for the late game. This means Colorful probably cannot go for a macro game. 2 base, 2 base. He probably has to win the game rather sooner than later. Oh, AM across the map. Going for the lures as well. Oh boy, lore timings are so important for the Night Elf. Both get cancelled and he's got a staff to make it back home. To try to protect the economy here. Now the Arcane is done. The Demon Hunter is about to be out of mana. This just kind of seems like GG. Water Elemental still over here, trying to prevent the lures. Now they're coming up. A couple of footies died, but that is pretty much their purpose. Give their lives for a good early game for the human. 40 has started the attack. And he's found the lures again. If he gets a cancel once more, this should be pretty much curtains. 40 with an excellent start here so far. Great early game by him. He was also certainly aided by some insanely good items. I'm still looking at this inventory, dude. What is going on with these items? And now 40 is starting to macro up. Of course, he's got a lot of resources here trickling in. Lumber Mill would be expected next. I think Fortitude just can play the safe game now. Just, you know, macro up, get tier 2, and make it towers. I would suggest a bunch of towers just to be safe, because he is so far ahead already.
A player's forces are under attack.
Second lore, still not ready, by the way. Dryad's only streaming in now. It's daytime, so no more Moon Juice region for a long time. Archer's also being threatened. Fortitude is just completely owning Colorful at the moment. Start to finish so far.
A town is under siege. A player's forces are under attack.
First Riot is finally up, but we don't have Abolish yet. The slow helps, but might not be enough by itself. Demon Hunter chasing around this AM. If he gets a slow on the AM, maybe he can force the TP. But that's still not the case. And so much damage trickling in. Dryad hurt already. Naga hurt. Moonwell's low. And Fortitude is waiting for his tier 2 to kick in. He's got hardly any towers. Upgrading some now. But yeah, Fortitude in complete control.
A player's forces are under attack.
What a way to start off this tournament. This group stage, I should say. Of course, Fortitude is the organizer of the Don't Force Me Cup. We've seen him before in the smaller daily tournaments. Oh my god, did you see the damage from the AM? One-shotting the Wisp right there. And especially with his wins against Happy here, Fortitude really has made a name for himself in these tournaments. It looks like at long last now, Colorful can stabilize, but all the moon juice is gone. Dryads are hurt. Demon Hunter is still not level 3, although he should get it from this camp.
A player's forces are under attack.
And 40 made to the shop right away. Good TP. Can heal in a moment. And there it is. Look at the value. Mayor of Value Town. And we got a Blood Mage second. The Siphon Mana, of course, known to be very good against the Demon Hunter, especially with Immolation. I think Colorful is hoping that the Bear timing can still do something for it. With decent hero levels and 50 supply, a Bear army is quite strong. At 50 versus 50 supply, much stronger than the human army. But of course, Fortitude is expected here to surpass 50 supply pretty quickly. He's at 50 already, getting the farms up. Some upgrades as well, and now it's time to pump apparently. Priests, Sorks, rifles. This is all pretty common. Demon are almost 3, but not quite there yet. Siphon Mana onto the AM. Got lots of Water Elementals. They can be dispelled, but Dryad Mana is not infinite. Oh, and Colorful is trying to counter-expand. Really? Okay. Normally with this hero setup, without a Panda, that is kind of hopeless. But I guess he feels that a bust won't work anymore. The mid-game for him was too weak. He was slowed down too much.
A player's forces are under attack.
But Fortitude is perhaps still vulnerable at the moment. Slow Siphon, great combo. The Demon Hunter running out of mana. Quick with Immolation, it's even faster. Militia coming in from the main base. Nice spread of the army here. There's a heal scroll already. This heal scroll could have insane value if used at the right time. And the Militia trying to get a surround on the Demon. There should be a staff for him though. Yes, there is. There was the heal scroll. Nicely healing up everything again, but Colorful's not ready for this army. He needs more AoE. This where a Panda, of course, would be marvelous. Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire would be tremendous against such an army. But obviously he went for Naga. And now 40 is sitting pretty. He's getting close to 70 supply. Perhaps can it get even higher? Could get some more upgrades. And he knows he's in a great position this game. I wonder if he's gonna go Flame Strike or Banish. I think both will be good here. And it is Banish, especially good against Demon Hunter. Between Siphon and Banish, you can disable a Demon Hunter like crazy. Or maybe even Bears. There's the Siphon again. Demon is dry. Cloak of Flames is kind of nice for him. He's not gonna need mana anymore, I guess, for the Immolation. And all of a sudden, the human army is at 80 supply. I feel like most humans nowadays, at least from what I've seen, do not play mortar teams anymore in the tier 2 army, which I am a big fan of. I feel like mortar teams without frag shards are pretty overrated. Just a super solid rifle caster army with a bunch of heal scrolls seems to do better. Speaking of heal scrolls, 40 got one here. Gonna TP home to protect the expansion. Everything's slowed, and there is a TP that will have to be used. Riots, we're looking at the main base. Couldn't get too much done there. A lot of peasants did go down here, in fact. A ton of them. And there was a lot of time bought for Colorful. This was the first good move for Colorful in a while. Quite a while. Trying to buy time for the expansion, but it's still far from mining. But 40 is still pretty rich. Sending over the peasants. It's going to be fully mining again soon. And double heal scroll. 40 would love to just take a big fight. He knows he would smash Colorful with it. It's up to Colorful now to play smart. Avoid the fights, buy time, hit and run, and probably try to abuse the human's economy. That is easier said than done. Because 40 is here already. Big army knocking at the front door. And this he will have to respond to because of course he can't afford to lose the Tree of Eternity. And that is just a giant army. Not exactly the highest quality all around. The footies will be holding him back a bit here. But supply numbers of course also speak volumes. And the double heal scrolls, not to be forgotten. Some illusions summoned as well, but they're getting dispelled pretty quickly. Dame trying to walk away, and here comes the disable game against the Demon Hunter. But okay, 40 doesn't like the position. He's going to TP out without losing anything, actually. Right? Yeah, you can see no corpses here. Nothing died. And Colorful is still in this game, considering this insanely bad early. Colorful is playing a pretty good game, has to be said. Forty gonna go for another TP and another heal scroll, and perhaps now he's ready. He's been taking his time, did not want to overextend, not give away his lead. Colorful's thinking about a counterattack with the bears, but they're all slow.
Monthly delayed sub message less than 3.
Will take forever. Thank you, Darkness, with the resub. I think that just played a sound on accident. I think I turned it off. Thank you. Since when does it do that?
A town is under siege.
Demon Hunter is pretty strong by now. Level 4.5. The Naga's close to 4 as well. And Calib's doing the right thing here. He's going for the counterattack. He's trying to force the opponent back, but it's not going to work this time. Fortitude's ready for the big fight. Oh, his heroes are very far up front. If they had been caught, could perhaps have been a bit scary. But that is the big fight that Colorful will have trouble with. Get up to 65 supply. That's pretty decent. But here on the field, we see the human just seems to have way more. Good heal scroll there by Colorful. But he's only got 4 bears. And again, the lag of a panda is very apparent. The AoE is only coming out from Fork Lightning, and it only hits 3 targets, as we know. A couple of wisps arriving for the detonates, but there's still a bunch of mana left. Aim's been level 4 for a long time. Oh, these priests are in a weird spot, but they're getting healed up still by the heal scroll and by each other. Helping out one another like a good team should. And of course, in a protracted engagement, the human is just way better at sustaining. The mass heal from the priests and the heal scroll, enough. The demon falls, and that must be the game finally. Fortitude challenged there a bit towards the end, After a really rough early game and mid game, Colorful towards the late game really found his footing again, did a great job in delaying the game, looking for its opportunity, and trying to find a way back into the map. But 40 was just too far ahead. That was a perfect early game and mid game. Very, very difficult to come back from a game like that. So 40 takes the 1-0 lead. And Colorful has map choice for map number 2. And so off we go. Map number 2 shall be Turtle Rock. Turtle Rock are very often nowadays the pick for Night Elves because, well, this is the one map where humans really cannot expand. Everywhere else, they have found a way, but here it's just too difficult. So, Colorful will be able to force Fortitude into a one-base play, which means most likely he's going to go for a rifle push. Rifle push on tier 2, rifle caster, of course. Rifle caster with a Blood Mage second. We've seen that quite a bit lately. Colorful will try to hold off that push if he can. With again a Demoner first. Turtle Rock normally a pretty difficult map to creep for especially Night Elf, who relies so much normally on the Ancient of War. And I think also on TR, especially when you consider that you're going to get pushed later by a Blood Mage. It seems like this is not the map where you want to play Immolation, right? Unless you have a very cool creep route in mind. I think this should rather be Mana Burn, Evasion, good old Demon playstyle. And a couple of good items would go a long way. Ring of Superiority is quite nice already, but especially agi items. And maybe even HP items would be really good. Archmage, starting off with a Mantle again. Don't tell me he gets double Mantle after these insane items on map 1. Mantle is so good already. Don't sleep on the Mantle. Especially on int heroes. Demon going for the level 2. We'll get it here. Next item for him. Gloves are okay. Not the greatest necessarily, but you're gonna take them. Alright, not double Mantle. Gauntlets and Mantle. That seems more fair. But a quick level 2 still. We saw earlier how the Circlet Purchase helped out the AM quite a lot. Taking that away from the Demon Hunter. As Fortitude is trying to creep as much as he can. Attacking behind it. Blacksmith is coming. Colorful looking for the opponent. We'll find him in a moment. Ring +4. Another dream item perhaps. But it's actually pretty good on a Blood Mage second. Which I am certainly expecting. Oh, and the AM now going over to the shop. I guess he's going to get a circlet here if he's got the gold. Which he does. And the circlet again taken away from the Demon Hunter. Colorful will have to go for boots here to become more of a threat. And the footies are all bruised a bit already. Demon Hunter should be able to keep them in check here. And of course you want to prevent AM level 3 for as long as you can. Oh, nice little footy split here. Looking for a few wisps here and there. A bunch of footies now together. Can fight the Demon Hunter. as one. As we know, apes together strong. What do we have on the Knight side? Tier 2 tech, of course. And Hunter Soul also on the way. Might be late by a few seconds, but shouldn't really be much of a concern. Of course, Colorful will have to go for a second hero and tier 3. On one base. Night Elf is hopeless without bears. The Dryads will get slaughtered by the rifles, so it is up to the Night Elf to be able to find a way to go to tier 3.
A player's forces are under attack.
And here we have the Blood Mage second, by the way. The man is looking for kills. He's gotten none so far, but he's pretty close. AM hurt. Footy's hurt. Good play with the archers, by the way. They're able to find damage to throw in, and that's finally a kill on the footman. Took some work, but he finally gets that. But most footies were saved. As you can see, there's a shop coming up already. They can be healed soon. And both players here are playing a pretty solid early game, I would say. No mistakes. Playing well around their possibilities. And Foy was able to collect a bunch of items here. I would love to see Mantle and Gloves kept on the AM, and the other 3 items on the Blood Mage. HP items and armor items, I think, would make sense on the Blood Mage, because he's always going to be, not always, but often going to be standing there using the Siphon. He's going to be a bit out of range, he's going to be getting attacked, so beefing up the Blood Mage is quite helpful. And here he is now. First bit of Siphon used, more Water Elementals, helps with the creeping here. And he brought the Regent Scroll as well. Fortitude looking good.
A player's forces are under attack.
Pretty even game so far, though. And he gave the HP and ammo items over. That makes sense, keeping the circlet on the AM. Another circlet. Double circlet on the Archmage. The Water Elementals can also be a big threat, because normally when we see Night Elves playing against this one base style, they oftentimes skip Dryads, and either entirely or mostly wanting to go for Bears quickly, needing the rejuve, needing the damage, needing the frontline. Where of course Dryads just kind of get slaughtered by a rifle. Ideal item here would be a big heal potion. Blood Mage gets level 2. Oh my god, dude. 40 has been pretty lucky with these items he's been getting. Both maps. And all of a sudden Blood Mage almost level 3. That's a big level up as well. AM picked up the heal scroll already. Colorful's trying to creep up. Level as quickly as he can. Get ready for the push, because everyone is expecting that push, of course. And around 50 supply. Perhaps a little higher even. And the priests healing up everything now. I wonder when he's going to start adding in Sorks. Only one now. Sorks is, of course, especially good against the Demon Hunter. Early Priest Adept training. Interesting. Against Rejuve, I guess. Oh, that's a sick item. Scourge Bone Chimes. Found for Colorful. Amazing for the Bears. Amazing for the Demon. And he's going for the counterattack. Look at that. Gonna be able to intercept the Militia right here. And I think there's an opening into the main. Oh, yes, there is. And that means Fortitude may have to TP back. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Ah, okay, never mind. Colorful feels the need to TP home first after killing some peasants. 1, or maybe 2. Not that many. And here is the push. Big invul and big heal potion is really strong on the human heroes. Level 2 Siphon. Starting to be used. Militia now on the way. We have the human in upkeep. More Sorks, more rifles. Adept training finished already. Priest mana is low though, as you can see. He's only got 1 Dispel on these priests. And the Naga got the level 3, very important. But she got level 3, and with that the level 2 Fork Lightning. Here you can see the Demon Hunter taking a bunch of damage in the front line. Siphon being used though, and now the demon is out of mana. I wonder where the banish is. Oh, there it is. Trying to disable the demon as best as he can. Rejuvenation being active here on a bear, not getting dispelled yet. The mana again is low on the priests. Bear's taking some damage, but the Scourge Bone Chimes is really helping out as well. Still close encounter. Heal Scroll has not been used yet. But the Rifle Caster army is still active. And Siphon again. Demon Hunter taking a lot of damage here. Gonna have to be staffed out pretty soon. There's also Rejuve. Not getting dispelled. The Rejuve might be winning this fight for Colorful here. Blood Mage in trouble. Invuln saves him though. And a 15-second Invuln lasting a long time. Draining so much mana. There's almost no mana left on the Night Elf side. Here's the Heal Scroll. Banish used as well. But the Demon Hunter might just be a bit too strong to deal with here. I think there needs to be more Banish to disable this Demon Hunter and damage the bears in the meantime. Seems like that now is the plan as well. Mana on the Blood Mage is still very, very high. But look how hurt everything is. Would love to see a shop here, maybe. Power build on a shop. Regen Scroll could be huge. Second Orb of Venom. Alright, that increases the damage significantly. Heal Potion, I think he should give over now to the Blood Mage. Yep, he did. Fortitude taking his time. He's got a slight supply lead. Bear's trying to heal up everything in the back. Rejuvenation worked out pretty well already. The Priest mana is super low, by the way. The Adept Training didn't seem to do too much for them. Blood Mage still lots of mana. Where's the Banish? There it is. But a lot of bears are in the front line here, ready to fight. We have Wisps also for the Detonate, dispelling also partly the Banish, perhaps, if they're in the right spot. Bears, though, get forward. And the tower is going to be cancelled. Colorful. With a good hold here so far. Blood Mage again in trouble. Level 4 Demon. And this might be enough to hold this push. The Scourge Bone Chimes were, of course, absolutely wonderful. Heal Potion going to be needed now. Fog Lightning comes in. Doesn't quite have enough damage to get that kill. I am not level 4 yet, by the way. That's a bit of a problem. One bear goes down, but also rifles will be falling. Staff should be ready again soon. Outside the main, away from the Moonwells, this is not the best territory for Colorful to fight, but it's nighttime. And it's nighttime for a long time. And Colorful has held. Colorful has held quite well indeed. And Fortitude not successful with this push. AM took a long time to get level 4. It's only going to get it now. Oh, and he's going to get creep jacked as well, I think. Archer's still over here. They put a lot of damage over time. Big mana potion found is... I don't know if that's very good, but it helps. Put it on the Blood Mage, by the way. Again, more Banish going to be available. Banish going to be level 2 soon, it seems. Though that spell doesn't scale very well. It gets a bit better, gets a bit cheaper, but doesn't make the biggest difference. Second attack upgrade for the rifles. Fortitude is being economical right now at 50 supply. Colorful looking for a counter attack, but the hole has been plucked. No entrance into the main anymore. Oh, and Fortitude thinking about his own attack. Nope, never mind. He's gonna TP on home. Ooh, is everything in range? Yeah, just barely. Trying to catch some of the bears here with the Sorks. There should be a staff ready. Demon Hunter trying to distract, and he's gonna take out the shop. Oh, Invis Archers. But Fortitude should not be aware. Oh, coming out of the shadows. Archers show themselves. Perhaps a bit of a mistake, but only one goes down. TP is forced. Blood Mage now almost level 4. And the Demon Hunter is still causing some issues here on the other side of the map. Fortitude is back in upkeep. He's got quite the good army now. Oh, nice Banish play. Oh! But there's also mana burn. Colorful, not enough keep yet. He's going into Dryads. Finally, at long last. Abolish magic and research right now. Although,
Forces are under
no
attack.
Dryads ready just yet. Demon Hunter is doing a really good job here. Catching reinforcements. Putting in a lot of damage, especially as he should.
A town
Exactly
is
as he
under
should.
siege.
Oh, there's 2 Dryads actually, already. Seems like a really good position now. Oh, Sorceress should use the Invis. Okay, there it is. It might be a base race at the end of the day. Fortitude knocking on the front door. And Colorful is doing something similar. Okay. Going for the Tree of Eternity. Double level 4 against 4 and 3. Almost level 4 on the Naga. Not too many bears in this attack. It's going to take a while to crack through the farms to get to the keep. The race is on. And the Tree of Eternity is low already. The keep still has lots of HP left. Staff home on the Demon Hunter. He's trying to go for the staff and the TP. This is pretty expensive. It's taking a while. TP home now. Can the Tree of Eternity survive for long enough? Seems like it can. And the TP is brilliant. Into the middle of absolutely everything. Also means the Dryads could go down quickly though. Oh, and they do. All the Dryads gone instantly. Everything slowed. And there's so much mana on the Blood Mage. There's infinite Banish. If he micros the Blood Mage well, the Demon Hunter should be able to do nothing really. And there we can see it. Banish over and over. And he's not done. Not by a long shot with how much mana he has here. Heal scroll is used. The Demon Hunter can only watch. Watch in despair. Colorful held the push the first time around, but with level 4 Blood Mage with endless Banish, he doesn't have a chance against his army anymore. Apparently. AM hurt though. With the Naga right click, he's trying to find some hero kills. Some hero kills could open up the way. Maybe. A little bit late with the Banish at times, perhaps. With the Demon Hunter still able to get out a few right clicks. But now the Priests come into play. And the Priest heal over time here is just glorious. Level 5 on the Archmage. Whoops. Clicked that by accident as well. And that is a 2-0 win for Fortitude. Much better early game this time for Colorful.